We call the journey of self-discovery life, and this discovery is completed through trials, problems, growth, and transformation. The chosen ones continue to advance on the path of a higher consciousness, purpose, and deep inner wisdom. Real awakening occurs not in those early years of youth often expected by society, but exactly at the age of 40. Because at this age, life experience meets true wisdom. A lucid clarity emerges from all the chaos of the past, and the soul finally begins to align with its own divine plan. This is exactly the place where everything that once confused your mind gains a perfect meaning, and the purpose you have longed for appears before you in all its clarity. If you have thought until today that you were misunderstood, that you were not where you deserved to be, or that your true power was hidden from the world, know that everything you experienced was a great preparation. All those setbacks and moments of doubt were actually the stepping stones leading you to the magnificent person you are meant to be today. The universe shaped you with these experiences, not to break you, but to build your future strength. Before this great inner explosion takes place, realize this. Your encounter with this message right now is not a coincidence, but divine timing. In the universe, nothing happens by chance. Hearing this right now means you need to tune into this frequency and finally reach your full potential. If these words open a door in your heart, write 33 in the comments to seal this bond and invite miracles into your life. This number is a signal of intent you send to the universe and a key that opens the door to abundance. Also, if you wish to join this warm community walking with the same purpose as you, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and become part of our family. Now let us explore in depth why the soul of the chosen person truly reaches a mastery at the age of 40, and how those endless struggles of the past finally come to an end. Now I'm exploring the deep reasons why the voice of the chosen person can truly emerge at the age of 40. At 40, having mastered your craft, you may have felt like life's early years were an endless war, a struggle to hold on to people and beliefs that, looking back, no longer serve your highest good. Even if it caused pain, decay, or stagnation, there was an inner fear of losing what was characteristic. But when you reach 40, something inside you changes. You begin to understand that letting go is not about loss, but about making room for a larger peace. Holding onto old versions of yourself, onto the sails you were sold, or to societal expectations is simply what keeps you from experiencing true inner peace and freedom. This mastery is not learned overnight. It comes from long-lasting disappointments, lessons, and deep introspection. Now you realize that letting go is a powerful act of self-love. When you free yourself from the beliefs that consume you, the ones that limit you and the emotions that pull you down, you open yourself to a new reality. A reality where peace, joy, and abundance flow effortlessly into your life. At 40, you are no longer afraid of change. You welcome it because you know its end is the beginning of something much more aligned with your destiny. Secondly, the illusion of time no longer controls you. For a large part of your life, there has likely been a constant sense of urgency, the ticking of a visible clock pushing you to achieve more, to prove yourself, or to fit expectations. The pressure to reach certain milestones by a certain age often creates unnecessary stress and lack of freedom. But when you step into your divine awakening at 40, you begin to see the clock in a completely different way. Realizing that time is not something to be chased or feared, but something to be trusted, you begin to refine your divine timing and understand that everything you worked for is being perfectly implemented, now as it should be. You have the right to move without the hurry of fearing you might miss something. Instead, the dimension you belong to moves with purpose and intent, trusting the future at the perfect time. This new perspective allows a deep sense of peace to fully immerse you in the present moment. The anxiety of the past and the uncertainty of the future can be set aside, because it is known with certainty that you are exactly where you need to be. Thirdly, discovering your true purpose. You may have realized that in your youth you experienced confusion, lost information, or questioned why you are here. You explored different paths, held various careers, and sought validation through external successes, all in search of something fulfilling, yet nothing fully satisfied that deep inner calling. It was as if a piece of the puzzle was always missing. But at age 40, everything changes. Experiences, challenges, and hardships that once seemed disconnected begin to come together like a perfectly crafted puzzle. You begin to see that everything you lived through had a purpose. It was all a preparation. The struggles you endured were maturing you, shaping the skills you developed and the wisdom. What you find at this stage was directing you toward your true calling. You are no longer lost. Instead, you experience an undeniable pull toward your divine mission. You step into your purpose knowing that you now have everything you need to fulfill it. When you are no longer in pursuit of validation for a large part of your life, there may have been a persistent desire to be understood, accepted, or validated by family, friends, colleagues, or society in general. You may have shaped parts of yourself according to external approvals, but when you reach 40, this need disappears. Finally, it is realized that the only validation that truly matters is the one coming from within. You stop asking for permission to be yourself and instead fully embrace your authenticity. You are no longer explaining your choices, defending your beliefs, or selling the products of proving your worth. You stand in who you can be, trusting yourself on your journey and remaining energetically true to yourself. This newfound life is liberating and allows you to live in your circumstances without the weight of details dictating your path. Fifth, your spiritual awakening intensifies. By the time you reach 40, the universe has likely sent you countless signs. Synchronicities and transformative experiences have deepened your spiritual journey more than you could ever imagine. The distractions and illusions of the material world begin to fade, allowing you to perceive the complex structure of connections that brings everything together. You begin to realize that nothing in life is random. Every encounter, every challenge, and every victory was placed in your path exactly on time to raise your consciousness. Your intuition, which was once a silent whisper, now speaks with clarity and certainty, guiding you toward your highest purpose. Meditation, prayer, and self-reflection become indispensable parts of your daily life. As you build a stronger connection to the divine, you no longer expect external validation or answers from the world. Instead, you trust that ancient wisdom coming from within. Your spiritual awakening intensifies, filling you with a new peace, purpose, and the deep knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. With the wisdom that comes from experience, your energy becomes stronger. You develop a sharp understanding of both your own energy and the energies around you. When you reach age 40, you no longer spend time on people, situations, or environments that drain you. You understand how vital it is to protect your peace. By keeping your energy with values that truly matter, you become extremely sensitive to your choices. You immediately see whether something is aligned with your soul's purpose. Toxic relationships, the sense of lack, and the negative influences that once held power over you now vanish because you have rebuilt yourself with inner strength. You begin to attract people and opportunities aligned with your highest self. As you use the power of intent, gratitude, and focused energy, your ability to manifest your desires grows even stronger. You realize that you are not just a passive spectator of life, but a sacred creator shaping reality with your thoughts and actions. At 40, you embrace solitude not as a void but as a reward. As someone who is marked, you understand that solitude is not a curse, but a sacred space for introspection, healing, and divine connection. You develop a deep appreciation for still moments, living them as opportunities to gain deeper insight into the universe. You no longer see solitude as a deficiency to be filled, but as a sanctuary where wisdom emerges. You find the power of being able to stay with yourself. The sense of loneliness that might have scared you in your youth completely dissipates when you realize you are never truly alone. The spirit, the universe, and your higher self are always with you. In this sacred space, you develop resilience, self-love, and an unshakable inner peace. That solitude that once felt heavy now feels liberating and gives you the strength to move forward with authenticity. Finally, you begin to live truly as yourself. For many years, you may have lived under the weight of society's expectations or your own self-imposed limitations. You may have put others' needs before your own, suppressing your true essence to fit into molds. But in your 40s, this cycle breaks. The fact that life is too precious to be spent pleasing others emerges. Finally, you give yourself permission to pursue your passions and live in harmony with your soul. You now define success not by external standards, but by your own peace. This is the beginning of true freedom. The moment you reclaim your power, life becomes a canvas and you are now an artist painting your own masterpiece. If you are 40, know that this is not an end, but the beginning of the deepest chapter of life. All the struggles and lessons you endured were never in vain. They were all part of the divine plan preparing you for this moment. It is your time to rise. Embrace your power, step into your divine calling, and live with that immense wisdom you have gained. The universe has always guided you, and now you are ready. This is it. The universe has always guided you, and now you are ready. This is it, the brightest page of your eternal growth journey. If this message lit a light in your soul, write 33 in the comments to seal this divine awakening and send the signal to the universe. I accept my path. Remember, age 40 is not an end. It is a sacred beginning where you are born into your true power. You do not have to walk this path alone. To grow a little more every day in our journey of spiritual deepening and divine guidance, do not forget to subscribe to the Eternal Growth family and share this light. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Because the best is yet to come for you. It is on its way right now. Stay in the light.